Konnichiwa minasan, genki desu ka? I'm Dave, and today we're going to try something new, something different. So I know you guys were probably expecting a Nendoroid review, but instead I thought I'd talk about something that we all have in common, and that is our love for anime. So as you can assume from the title, I'm going to be talking about my favorite anime from the past season, which is spring 2016. I think it would be fun to try something new, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Hopefully at the end of every season I can do a video like this, that way you guys know what I'm watching. I watch a lot of anime, so being able to talk about it with you guys and letting you know what my tastes are, hopefully this opens up a discussion of all the things that we love about anime and all the anime that we're watching. So with that said, let's get started. Since I'm going to be talking about a lot of anime in this video, if you want to spoil yourself, check the description below for timestamps. So to kick things off, I'm going to start with my most disappointed anime of the spring 2016 season. So let's just get started with Phoenix Wright. If you guys are a fan of the game, play that instead. The anime is cheap, really low quality. It's pretty inconsistent. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I only saw the first episode and I felt no need to watch anything past that. The first episode is actually the tutorial stage of the very first game, so I kind of knew what was already going to happen. It's not super bad, it's not horrible, but I just don't think it was worth the time, so it was a little disappointing, and I get the consensus that a lot of people felt the same way. The next anime that was kind of disappointing for me was Kisniver. This anime from Studio Trigger was something I was really looking forward to because I am a big Studio Trigger fan. I love Studio Trigger, but some of their anime series are usually a hit or a miss. Granted, I think I should have given this a better chance, but there are so many characters that I didn't like, and just the two I did. That's Nico, but a different Nico, and Tenga. I really like those two characters because they were really fun and really funny. If you guys don't know, this is an anime group of high school kids that get medically experimented on, and by the end of the surgery or whatever, their pain receptors are like connected. So if one person feels pain, everyone in the group feels that same pain. So I didn't like the main character. He was kind of boring. I didn't like the girl that liked him. She was kind of dull. But from what I hear, it gets really dramatic and really intense as the series goes on. So if you guys have seen it and you really liked it, let me know and maybe I'll jump back in, because I probably should have given this anime a better chance. And the last anime that is on my most disappointed list is Kuma Miko Girl Meets Bear. This was a terrible anime that I finished. I saw it from start to finish, and this anime should have been my top 3 easy, but there was too many like pedophilia situations, which was so gross. I hate it. So for those of you who don't know, this is an anime about a little middle school girl who's trying to convince her bear guardian, a talking bear, to go to high school in the big city. The bear is against it because he's gonna feel lonely, but the girl wants to be independent. So the whole series is about this girl trying to convince the bear that she is mature enough. And the thing is, she's really shy. She suffers from like hardcore extreme social anxiety, like really bad. And oh my god, what a waste of time. Do not watch this anime. I'm still pretty angry, and a lot of people were angry by that ending too. Alright, so moving on, we have some honorable mentions that didn't quite make my top 10 list, but I still recommend a lot of these animes. So starting off, we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unbreakable. That's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. I really love JoJo. JoJo is fantastic, but the thing is, each subsequent JoJo that has come out, I've kind of liked less and less. For me, the peak was Part 2. That is by far my favorite JoJo, and Joseph Joestar is my favorite JoJo. I still recommend it if you're a JoJo fan. It's still excellent. David Production, killing it. They rock, literally. So my next honorable mention is Re:Zero Starting Life in Another World. Definitely check out this anime. The animation quality is excellent. This is another 2-core anime, so it is still ongoing. Right now we've just reached the halfway point of the series, and I gotta say, this anime, at first I didn't like it and I was actually getting ready to drop it, but it just got so intense and so brutal. The main character is kind of a douche. I don't like him, but the things that he goes through is so crazy and intense that you actually kind of feel sorry for him. At least I did. Like, I didn't like this guy, and I still don't. If those of you who are watching are caught up, you're like, you should just kill yourself. Just quick synopsis, this guy gets sent to another world and it's fantasy nights and all that BS, and this guy gets killed. Like in the first episode, second episode, he gets killed and then he wakes up. So this is an anime series where you have the main character constantly dying over and over again. And the thing is, it is brutal and it is intense. And so I really feel for the character, even though he sucks and I kind of want him to die right now. I definitely recommend it. This is airing right now and I think it's on Crunchyroll. So the next anime on my honorable mention list is Kyokai no Rine Season 2. This anime is kind of low quality in its animation, but I really like this anime. I love Season 1. This is kind of like a sitcom-y type anime, very funny, lighthearted. It's kind of so dumb, it's fun sort of anime, and what I really like is that it has a really nostalgic feel. So if you're an older anime watcher like I am, you might appreciate it more, but it is like a romantic comedy, mostly comedy kind of thing. And what's great is that, like I was saying, it's nostalgic because it looks like Inuyasha and it looks like Ranma 1/2. Those animes, I think Kyokai no Rine is from the same creator, so the character designs look very familiar. And the last anime on my honorable mentions list is Joker Game. This is probably the most unique of this season. It's about a spy agency in Japan pre-World War II. So it's like a secret organization, the D agency, training these regular civilians to be spies. So a lot of espionage, a lot of covert operations. This anime was not what it seemed from the first 2 episodes. You think it's gonna go one way, it makes a complete 180 by the 3rd episode, and from then on until the end, it's kind of episodic in its nature. So each episode is kind of a standalone thing. A lot of people were surprised by that, but I thought it was really unique in that sense and kind of makes sense with spy work. There are a ton of characters, so it's kind of hard to follow since you don't really grow attached to anyone. If you're looking for something unique, interesting, and a little bit historical, Joker Game is definitely for you. So let's just get right into my top 10 anime of spring 2016. Again, disclaimer, this is my personal list of anime that I love this season. So it's not what I consider the best, but it's my personal favorites. So at number 10, we have Anne Happy. So Anne Happy is a slice of life comedy, cute girls do cute things anime about a group of girls who are put into this class of unfortunate people. So every girl in this class has something unfortunate about them. Our main character Anne has the worst luck ever. Anything bad that can happen will happen to her. So we have another girl who has a tragic love. She's fallen in love with a sign of a construction worker. It's really weird. And we have another girl who is constantly getting injured. She has like bones made out of glass. We have another girl who is constantly getting lost. Again, I don't know any of these girls' names other than the main character since her name is in the title. And we have another girl who's constantly followed by animals. So this really is cute girls do cute things. I love the character designs of the main character, Anne. She is so cute. If you're the type of person that likes cute girls and cute things, this anime is definitely for you. So at number 9, we have Space Patrol Luluco, and this anime is also from Studio Trigger. It is about a girl who just wants to live a normal life in a not so normal city. Her dad works at the space agency, and right at the first episode things get really crazy. And as you can expect from Studio Trigger, this anime is way out there. Kiznaiver was more like a traditional type of anime. This anime is more like Kill la Kill. I mean, it is really like Kill la Kill, and it references a lot of Studio Trigger anime, which is fun. So there's really no excuse not to watch at least the first episode of Space Patrol Luluco, because the whole series is only 7.5-minute episodes. So it's a quick watch, the series is over. It's great, it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. It may not be for everyone. you will either love it or you will hate it. But either way, I think you should at least check out that first episode. And it wouldn't be Nendo now if I didn't mention that Luluco is getting her own Nendroid, and it is freaking adorable. And she's also getting a Metamoroid, which is a transforming Nendoroid type thing. And of course, I have both pre-ordered, and I cannot wait for them to come out this winter, I believe. And I did want to mention that my best ending of the season goes to Space Patrol Luluco. That is a great song that's really cute. So at number 8 we have Ushio and Tora Season 2. If you have not Season 1, definitely watch that first, because Season 2 takes place directly after Season 1. This is a continuation and the final arc of the story that they're trying to tell. So I won't spoil too much with Ushio and Tora's second season, but I will just say that Ushio and Tora is great because it is a complete shonen series in about 39-ish episodes. So you get a full story, you get a lot of character development. I have to say I cried a lot in this second season. Just things get so intense, and I get so emotional with everything that's happening. It gets really crazy. So if you haven't seen Ushio and Tora, it's such a nostalgic feel because it looks like it's from the 90s, but in HD. It's done extremely well. I can't praise it enough. You definitely gotta watch Ushio and Tora. And just a reminder, my most anticipated Nendroids of this year are actually Ushio and Tora. Up next at number 7, we have a pretty weird anime called Bakuon. This anime is about a group of high school girls that start a motorcycle club. And it's weird and funny and hilarious and ecchi. And did I mention weird? Cause it's pretty freaking weird. What's great about Bakuon is that Jesus is in it, and he's riding a motorcycle and giving advice to one of our main characters. This anime is really far out there, but I really like the characters. There's this character with like poofy hair, and I really like her character design because you don't really see a lot of characters like her. And then there's another girl who rides Suzuki, and what I love about this anime is that they constantly shit on Suzuki motorcycles. Suzukis are the worst. Nobody fucking drives a Suzuki, like right to her face, and she gets really angry, and it's so funny that they're just constantly shitting on motorcycle manufacturers. I don't really know a lot about motorcycles. I've always wanted to get my license. That's probably not gonna happen because the first or like the second I pull out on the street on my motorcycle, I'm pretty sure I'll die. If you're a motorcycle fan, I think you'll like this anime because they really like to shit on motorcycles, and it's hilarious. So at number 6, you might be surprised that this is kind of high up on my list, and that is Kotetsujo no Kabaneri, or Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. This anime was an Amazon Prime exclusive, I believe, so a lot of you were probably watching it somewhere else. I have Amazon Prime, so it's all good. This anime, from the creators of the Attack on Titan anime, completely blows AOT out of the water. AOT is crap compared to this anime. Okay, and maybe I might be exaggerating because this anime was only 13 episodes. I think 12 or 13 it finished, and what's great is that it had a complete story arc from start to finish. Also, the animation style is a lot better. I think since Attack on Titan was 2 cores, they had to split the budget amongst, 20 plus episodes. So maybe this budget was less, but they were able to stay consistent with the animation, and it was absolutely beautiful. The character designs on the female protagonist Mume was excellent. She is such a beautiful character, and our main character, forgot his name, he's a good main character, even though he's, he's kind of annoying, but he's not useless like Eren. My problem with Eren Yeager is you can have an anime without him. He is honestly useless without his Attack on Titan powers. Attack on Titan should revolve around Armin and Mikasa. At least here with Kabaneri, we have a main character who is competent, who is smart, and who is willing to do what it takes even if everyone around him hates him. He's the type of character who will always do the right thing even if it means he's going to die, and I really admire that. By the end, you kind of start to hate him again, but he eventually makes up for it. I guess that's a character arc for heroes, I guess. I definitely recommend this anime. It's freaking bloody, it's freaking gruesome, lots of body parts, lots of bodies, At number 5, we have Boku no Hero Academia, My Hero Academia. This was a really good anime. I liked it a lot. I love Deku, the main character. He is such a cute character, and you feel so bad for him because in this anime everybody has superpowers, they're called quirks, and our main character doesn't have one. And it's heartbreaking those first couple episodes when he gets the news and his mom is so sweet. Oh my god, Deku's mom is adorable. So I really like this anime. It's superhero shonen to the max. There's a lot of main characters. Once we get to the academia part of the anime, it starts to get kind of tropey, very shonen-esque. I mean, if you like that, that's definitely one of the positives. But once you get to the school part, it definitely starts to slow down. And it was announced that there is going to be a season 2, so you definitely don't get a full story with the season, but it is still really good. I definitely recommend it. It's high on my list because the characters are fun and interesting, and the powers are so cool. A lot of people like the frog girl, and she's pretty cute, but I like the more tougher female characters, so definitely check out Boku no Hero Academia. At number 4, we probably have the anime that made me cry the most this season, and that is Shounen Maid. So this anime is about a boy who loses his mother and is an orphan. That is until his estranged uncle comes and picks him up and asks him to live with him at his mansion. So once there, this boy is like, well, okay, sure, you're my uncle, but I'm not gonna be a freeloader. His mom taught him those who don't work, don't eat. So in order to pay the debt of living with his uncle, he becomes kind of the maid of the house and begins cleaning his house because his mansion is really dirty. But our main character, Chihiro-kun, he really loves cleaning, so at least, you know, he enjoys it. And the reason why it's called Shounen Maid is because he's wearing a maid outfit the whole time. His uncle is a fashion designer or costume designer, and he has him wear that silly cute outfit even though he doesn't like it at first, but it ends up growing on him and becomes part of his uniform. I really adored Shounen Maid. It is an anime about relationships and family and trust and friendship. It really got me emotional because family is kind of a touchy subject for me, so this is a really nice, cute anime. I love how their eyes are completely humongous. They have like big moe blob eyes, and all of the characters are so adorable. Every single character, all the male characters, all the female characters, it's just everybody is so cute. Even though this is kind of like a slice of life comedy anime, there are the dramatic moments between the uncle and our main character's relationship, you know, whether or not they trust each other. It's really sweet. It's kind of a feel-good anime, and it's definitely not for everyone. If you don't really like slice of life animes, probably gonna hate this list then. But yeah, Shounen Maid. I really like Shounen Maid. It's one I would watch again, but I don't really feel like crying a second time. So we finally reach our top 3 anime of the season. Starting at number 3, we have Sakamoto Desu Ga, or Haven't You Heard? I'm Sakamoto. So Sakamoto Desu Ga is about a high school boy named Sakamoto who can do no wrong and who is literally man perfected. This guy is one cool guy? No. This guy is cooler than everyone else? No. This guy is the coolest guy ever. So this anime is literally about Sakamoto and his perfectness and his awesomeness and how freaking crazy awesome he is or something. This anime made me literally facepalm so many times. Oh my god, did that just happen? Holy crap, what the fuck? Oh my god. Literally, every second of this anime is complete insanity. Like, what is happening? I couldn't believe it. This guy literally made boobs out of curtains. Out of curtains! Boobs! So all the girls love Sakamoto, all the boys hate Sakamoto, and it's really funny seeing people try to ruin Sakamoto, and literally the guy is untouchable. I definitely recommend at least that first episode. This anime is really far out there, but it's a really fun time. It's a really good time. You're gonna be laughing a lot. Probably one of the funniest, if not the funniest anime this season. Alright, at number 2 we have Tanaka-kun is Always Listless. I really love this anime. Tanaka-kun is a hilariously slow character. He's always tired and his friend Ota is constantly carrying him. I mean, it doesn't really help. He's just enabling Tanaka-kun to be even more lazier than he already is. But you know, bros will be bros. What I really liked about Tanaka-kun is kind of just the character interactions. So there are a lot of characters that I could relate to in terms of personalities, and there are a bunch of characters that are really cute, including the best girl of the season, Miyano. Miyano is adorable. I mean, watching this anime alone just for her is totally worth it. Miyano is a girl who looks up to our main character Tanaka-kun because of how lazy and listless he is, and she wants to be just like him even though her personality is the complete opposite. This is also a slice of life comedy anime. Not a whole lot goes on in terms of plot or story progression. It's really just about these kids and their everyday life. I really love anime like that. It's definitely what I go to when I watch anime, so that's why Tanaka-kun is so high up. These characters are great. I do have one criticism though. Tanaka-kun does have a sister. You know where I'm going with this, except it's the other way around. The sister has a thing for her brother. You know what? I mean, either way, brother, sister, sister, brother. It's gross. Japan, stop it. Stop it. So, I mean, other than that, Tanaka-kun is a really good time. It's really cute and funny. Again, Miyano is so cute. So if you like high school slice of life comedies, Tanaka-kun is definitely it for you. Here we are with my #1 anime, and this also happens to be my favorite OP of the season, so give that a listen to, and that is Flying Witch. I love slice of life, and this is the sliciest of the lifeiest. So for those of you unfamiliar with this anime, it is the story about a girl who's training to become a full-fledged witch. So in order to do that, she moves into her aunt's house with her cousins in the countryside, and she is just trying to learn spells, trying to learn how to fly better, stuff like that. The thing is, throughout this series, you really don't see her learning. There's like maybe one spell here and there that she'll learn from her big sister, who, I know I said Miyano was the best girl, but our main character's sister in this anime, I think she's the real best girl. She's freaking hot as hell. I mean, you can't get more slice of life than this anime. Not a whole lot goes on. It's just so calm and beautiful. The scenery is so gorgeous. The character designs are excellent. I love all of the characters in this anime. It's just so nice to watch in motion, and it's so calming. It definitely warms my heart when I watch this anime, and it is pretty funny. It has its funny moments as well, and I really like that. So I mean, the reason why this is #1 for me is because like when I'm having a really bad day, which was a lot this season, I would just put on Flying Witch, lay in bed, and literally I would just melt. I would just melt all my troubles away, and this anime was a big part of just helping me cope with everyday life. Watching this girl cope with her everyday life, it has such a calming effect on me. I really appreciated Flying Witch a lot. So I definitely recommend this anime for those of you who love slice of life. I think you will really enjoy it. And I just really love the world building that they have. Even though you don't really get into a lot of the witchcraft, you do get little bits and pieces here and there, and they're really interesting, though they kind of stray back from that and really focus on the everyday life aspect of just being a normal girl who just so happens to also be training to be a witch. So I really like that. I think this anime was done very well. I really enjoyed it, and that is why it is my favorite series from spring 2016. Alright, so that's it for my top 10 list of anime for the spring season. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, tell me what your favorite animes of the season were. I definitely want to know. Maybe there's some animes that I didn't check out that you guys did that maybe you think I would like. Now that you know I'm a big slice of life guy, definitely let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what your favorites of the season were. What were your disappointments? What didn't you like? What did you love? I definitely want to hear it. I want this to be like an open discussion at the end of every season where we just talk about all our favorite animes, because again, that's the thing that connects us together on this channel, is all about anime. I mean, I collect Nendoroids because I love anime, and I love anime because it makes me happy, so I'm sure it's the same for you guys as well. So definitely let me know in the comments if you love this new style of video, and maybe at the end of every season, if I have time, hopefully I can do more videos like this. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I love talking about anime, so I definitely want to talk more about anime with you guys. Also, before I go, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr to keep up with everything I'm doing, so definitely check those links down below. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ja ne!